becoming a member of the chamber. We really would like for everybody to operate not only from the point of view of making money, but it would enable us to mobilize resources and to be able to bring about public-private partnerships in major projects. So for us, we think that the Chamber of Commerce is as old as the Republic. It is more than 45 years old, and we have been trying as much as possible to provide information, to provide other business development services to the community. We have been recognized by the Gambia government as its partner, and as you know, His Excellency the President is our chief patron, and he has many times supported the chamber. He has attended our activities and encouraged our members. Some of the members have been appointed, some of the employees of the chamber have been appointed to very high offices of state. So really, I think under his leadership, we have seen that businesses are growing, they are flourishing. It's a pro-business government, and we hope that every business that is coming to Gambia would consider membership of the chamber on a voluntary basis. But definitely it would help if it is mandatory, because in a country like Turkey, which is a very developed economy, it is mandatory to be a member of a chamber of commerce, because this way you can dialogue more effectively with government, you can also mobilize resources more quickly, and you can address any of the problems, because you would have the details and information of every business operator. This way they can be better regulated, and whatever practices that they are doing that is not helping the national development effort would be stopped as quickly as possible.
Last week, a flour mill was commissioned in the Gambia. It helps to concretize the president's call for a back to the land, agriculture. The more we're involved in agriculture, the more we grow what we eat and eat what we grow, the less foreign exchange becomes a nightmare.
Absolutely. I mean, Malik, this is so well said. I mean, I don't think I can even add anything to it. I mean, really, because this is the key. We need for our economy to be as productive as possible, because nobody imports chere. You know that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Neither Finde.
Neither Finde. So these are some of the things that we need to add value to them and make them, preservable, so that you can go to the market, to the shop, and just pick it and just go and make dinner or breakfast or lunch. So we need really to strengthen our agribusiness base. We need to focus on adding value. So the establishment of this flour mill, I'm sure, is going to take care of all the, all the pastry or bread needs that we have. So we don't have to import at such high foreign currency rates either flour or anything along those value chains.
The GCCI has come a long way. You said 40 years ago, 45 years ago. Remembered a few people who have sat at the executive of the GCCI. Some of them have already gone before us. May Allah be pleased with them and give them eternal rest. But when you look at the GCCI of yesterday and that of today, what can you say in terms of you making progress? You have a young and dynamic boss, by the way.
Yes.
Jagana.
Jagana. Mohammed Jagana is the president of the chamber.
Very
and
well.
he has been in the chamber since he was a boy. I mean, you know the Sarahules, they are always in business. So he's among the oldest members of the chamber now in terms of years of experience. And the new board, they came on board in October last year. And since then, we have been engaging. We have been visiting members and non-members alike. And really, we are building on the legacy of the past. Because Kerjula was established because of the work of the old-timers. And it is very important that we pay tribute to them, because the immediate past president, Mr. Baimata Drame, and people like Mr. Abdoulaye Touré, people like the late Njai BP, people like Charbel El Haj, people like Baindongo Fall, all of these people served their time there, and they have been able to acquire some assets for GCCI, including the land that was generously given by His Excellency the President for a headquarters. And through public-private partnership, we were able to develop Kirjula to what it is today. And thank God, because of all these efforts in the past, we were able to move there in 2012. And the work continues. We hope that we can create a legacy that we can bequeath to coming generations, and to encourage Gambians to be more entrepreneurial and to know that if we grow what we eat and eat what we grow, our lives would be better. The quality of work that is available to Gambians would increase. And we just want to thank everybody who has ever served the chamber in any capacity for the work that they've been doing, because you cannot remake the past. The past is always very important to bear in mind, because if you don't know where you're going, you better go back to where you're coming from. So really, we're very humbled by the efforts and the sacrifice of all the people that have worked for the chamber.
We will end it where we started it, the ISRT, the Interstate Road Transport of Goods Scheme. Do you think with the headquarters of the Senegalo-Gambian Permanent Secretary here in Banjul would help to make things easy?
We believe
there'll be a point wherein matters can be taken to, and a quick a resolving of disputes can take place. It would be a good stepping stone to have the Senegalo-Gambian Permanent Secretariat at your side.
Yes, this is a triangle, Malik. We have ECOWAS at the apex of the triangle, and we have the states on one corner of the triangle, and at the other corner you have the business community, the chambers of commerce. And I think through these three layers, whatever disputes would come, we would find a solution to it. Of course, there would be challenges when it comes to implementation, but we have the protocol, we have the whole ECOWAS treaty, we have the whole of our own collective history as a people. You said it here, colonialism is what has divided us. But it is important that we try as much as possible to live up to the legal obligations that we have undertaken. And the presence of the Senegalo-Gambian Secretariat in the Gambia, and headed by a Senegalese, I think can only be a plus to our efforts. And I'm sure whenever the issues come to that, we can rely on all of these forces to help solve the problems.
Al-Mamital, it's been a pleasure to have you on the interview. Thank you very much for being my guest.
Thank you, Malik. Thank you so much.
That was Al-Mamital, is the CEO of the Gambia Chamber of Commerce. The Interstate Road Transport Scheme kicks off on the 17th of July. And for further information on that, you can always contact the GCCI either at the port or at Kirjula at Bijilo. For me, Malik Jones, bye-bye and Ramadan Mubarak.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا خيرا